Hello. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 7 of the meditation journey, the meditation challenge 21 days with me. So, time has passed. It has been a while since we were at day 6. So, I try to honor this work. The nature of this work is spiritual. I am connecting with higher self, inner knowing, my intuition, spirit. So sometimes things come up that prevent me from stepping into the plan I had originally had. And the perfectionist in me, that infuriates me. So I understand if that is also you, to expect something and then it isn't the way that you originally planned. But oftentimes with this work, it is always, always, always better than I had originally planned. So I try to honor that. I had some technical difficulties. I got a new computer. A bunch of stuff occurred. Energetically, that was like, it's just not the time for me to do these meditations. I know they're going to be better and more helpful when I do them at a different time. So that's just like the little explanation. You have not been missing the meditations, they just haven't come out yet. So I have a bunch more planned. We're at day 7, so we still have, let's see, like a little over 2 weeks, something like that, of meditation together. So the plan is that I will be here for the next days and days and days giving you guys these meditations, and I hope that you join me and continue to work together through this journey. And if you want to start at day 1 so that you can feel like you are getting that consistency, that is there for you. But that's the plan. But nothing's ever set in stone with spirit. They always have a ulterior idea than what I originally think. So I try to just go with it. So that's what's been going on. I missed you guys. Again, I am Grace Lannon. I have been doing this 21-day meditation challenge, but we took a pause for like a weekish. So we're back. So this is a 21-day challenge. So if you want to challenge yourself, you can go to the first video. We've been going through the chakra system and doing some energetic clearings, utilizing Reiki and cosmic energy and some other techniques through visualization to clear our energy centers. So we have gone through a lot of them, but we still have some more to go. So today we are going to be focusing on the third eye, which is always kind of the one that people are the most excited about, and it's all mysterious and cool. So I'm excited to share this with you guys today, but know that our third eye and our crown, these more like, ooh, exciting, mysterious, magical abilities are not so mysterious and magical. It's something that we are born able to do, and we just haven't practiced it. So yes, we can awaken our third eye, but it's not like it is like in a vault somewhere that you have to like go find. It's part of you. Your intuition is part of you. It's natural. It is cool. Don't get me wrong. I love being able to connect this way spiritually and get information from the other side and be able to provide these services, but it's not so unachievable. And it's also something not to be fearful about. I feel like when I first started getting into this work, I would see like on YouTube and, you know, whatnot, like third eye awakening, like Kundalini rising, like don't watch unless you're ready, like in all caps with like a million stars and exclamation points. And it just makes it this like thing that we are questioning if this is something that we should be doing. They make it seem like this event that is like so like unattainable or even scary and frightening. So I want you guys to know, like, connecting with the other side shouldn't be scary and frightening. So that's why a lot of the work I do is working on clearing shame and fear and doubt from us, so that when we do start clearing stuff out and connecting more with our, spirits, but also our higher self, our inner knowing, our intuition, which is just us, nothing outside of us. And it's all just about letting go of some of those things that stand in the way that would make us think that a third eye, like, expansion is this like crazy like acid trip or something. So don't be scared, but I encourage you guys to utilize this visualization technique and to just work on your own third eye expansion in the context of the chakras, but and also in the context of understanding our psychic sight. So if you do receive messages and you want to work on seeing more visually, this can be utilized for that too. So I'm going to have you guys, you can lay down if you'd like. Ideally, I'll have you seated, shoulders up and back, back straight, spine straight as possible. If you need to be in a chair, that's fine. You can be cross-legged or having your feet flat on the floor. And we will begin. So if you missed the other meditations, or it's been a week and you're like, I don't remember what's going on, the gist of this is that we are meditating for about 22 minutes for 21 days. So it's going to be about 22 minutes of meditation. So get as comfortable as you need. If you need to pause and get some water, you can do so, and meet me back here and we will begin. So I'm going to put some music on. Oops, a little relaxing music for everyone. And we're just going to open up this energetic space between us, whether you watch this live on YouTube or you watch this any other time. We're opening up this energy in us, calling in Reiki energy, calling in the holy fire energy, calling in my guides and my angels to support me, calling in your guides and your angels to support and send healing energy and protection for you as we do this work. And we just ask to open up this stream of Reiki energy through all time and space, so that this update, this healing energy and clearing within the third eye space is able to stay enclosed in this recording through all time and all space, so that anyone who watches it can receive this. Whether or not you watch this whole video or you don't, I encourage you to do it, because that's the whole point, is practice, practice, practice. There's no perfection, but it makes it easier. Let's do like ocean waves. But yeah, get seated. The Reiki will flow. We just ask it to flow wherever it needs to go within the body, the mind, the spirit, the emotions, and the brain, the mental body. But we also primarily want to focus on clearing the third eye, any blockages, any energy or impressions that are not yours, any fears, doubts, shames, things that we have seen that we didn't want to see, helping us clear this from this life, from our ancestral lineage, our bloodline, family trauma, and any past lives, any other lives we have had as humans, or other forms of energy helping us utilize those memories in a constructive way that helps us in this time and this space and this body as this person. So we're going to do a visualization exercise. This is simple. This is easy. It may feel difficult, but that doesn't mean it's not simple and easy. Doesn't mean that the first time we do this, it will be simple and easy for us. But we are keeping it simple and easy for you to continue this technique on your own without having to watch an entire video again, so that you have the idea and the basis of this technique that you can utilize to work on your own psychic sight and visualization techniques and receiving information from your higher self, from your inner knowing, into your third eye. So just begin by breathing deep into your body. Your eyes are closed. You're seated upright. Breathe deeply in through your nose at your own pace, whatever feels good, but just breathe as deep as you can. And then out through the nose again. And aim for your exhale to be slightly longer than your inhale. If you want to count them at a rate of breathing in through this many and out through that many, you can do that. That makes it easier. But there is no rules or parameters for the breath today. It's just extending it as much as is comfortable for you. So in your mind's eye, your third eye, this area in between your eyebrows, right above your eyebrows, in between, from the bridge of your nose up, in the middle of the forehead. Sense and feel this area, the skin on your face. If you want to bring your hand there, you can. Give it a little tap. 2 fingers, just tapping lightly. And in that area, begin to visualize these simple and easy shapes that I am describing. Begin to envision a circle. And bring your awareness to a color. Is there a specific color that came to mind when you saw this circle? Perhaps purple or blue. Maybe it is just a white line or a black line. If you do not see a color, bring a color to your mind. Pick a color, any color. And in that space between your eyebrows, see that circle expanding larger with your breath and contracting small to a little pinprick with your breath. So as you breathe in, the circle expands. And as you breathe out, it gets smaller and smaller till it's just a little dot. See if you can match this sizing up with your breath. Breathing in to expand, breathing out to contract. And really try to see that color. A yellow circle expanding and contracting. Bring it to the front of your mind. See if you can mess with the opacity. Is this as solid as the color can be? Like a sheet of construction paper, you cannot see through it. And as you breathe out, it becomes more transparent, fading into everything else. Like a sheet of vellum, like a sheet of plastic, slightly foggy. Sea glass, you can see through it, but there's transparency. So as the circle expands, the color solidifies. Solid, opaque. As you breathe out, the circle contracts, more transparent, till it disappears. And perhaps you cannot see it, but you know there is a circle there. That is still a step in the direction. Do not feel like you are failing if you cannot produce this in your mind. This is simple and easy, like I said, but it is not as easy as you think. And just continue expanding that circle with your breath and bringing it smaller and smaller and smaller still. And breathing out till it disappears. And releasing the shape from our mind now, bringing our neck back and forth, clearing our mental image, our third eye, as if we are an Etch-a-Sketch, just clearing everything out. We ask a new shape to come forward into our third eye now. I'm calling forward a square now. Seeing if you can picture a square in your mind's eye. And then noticing if there is a specific color that this square came in with. Can you see the color of the square? Do you know the color of the square? Do you hear the color of the square? And continuing that breath, just holding that square. And see if you can imagine that square floating right in front of your face. Outside of you. In front of you, but outside of you. What color is the square? What color is the square? Pushing it back into our mind now. In through the skin, whoop, 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 absorbing it into the third eye, the glands. And then moving your head side to side, up and down, yes and no. Clearing your mind, clearing your mind, clearing your third eye. We ask any energy that we're moving or we're shifting today, whenever you watch this, to be brought to the light, to be cleared out of the third eye, to be transmuted and cleared. It cannot stay with me or with you. We're asking it to be released, 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 so that this process becomes easier and easier and more comfortable for you. And now picture in your mind's eye that third eye. Picture a heart, like a Valentine, a cartoon heart. And perhaps it's pink or purple or paisley. But really try to picture it as if it's a sticker, as if it's physical right in front of you, as if you're seeing it with your two eyes, but your eyes are closed. As much information you can get as you can. Perhaps you can see the piece of paper the sticker is on. Or the pack of stickers it lives amongst in the store. Get as much information as you can about this heart. Perceive, know, feel, sense, imagine. Anything is possible. I'm just asking to play with the opacity again. As we breathe in, it becomes more solid, more clarity. Breathing out, transparent. In, opaque, out, transparent. See if you can bring that pattern of your breath into your visualization. Like a heart, like the heart itself in your body that is beating, the heart in your mind that you're picturing is beating in and out of transparency, blinking in the same rate. What is within is without. The visualization, it may feel out, it may feel outside, but it is inside. It's all in the mind. We are just perceiving what we cannot see with our eyes. But we are still seeing through this eye, this third eye. It's just a different muscle. So today we are building that muscle. Just try to picture this heart. I feel like that's cute. Picture a heart in your third eye. This heart in your mind is creating a portal to your higher self to receive visual information beyond just our two eyes. Bringing your shoulders back, rolling them a few times. And your neck side to side. Again, clearing anything from our mind that we can. Any of these visuals, any of these shapes, any of these thoughts, we're asking to release them. And clear anything that is holding us back from getting in touch with these abilities, these parts of ourselves that we have connection with. We just forget on how to do it. We give thanks to our angels and our guides. And giving thanks to this energy, this Reiki energy, for helping us clear the third eye for everyone today and myself. Giving thanks to ourselves for showing up and doing these meditations. Thank you guys for joining me again. I'm so grateful to be here with you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, your visual seeing eyes, and just jot down any experiences you had. Was it easy? Was it hard? What came through? What was more difficult to decipher? And take notes as you practice and practice these techniques. So these are very, very simple shapes: a circle, a square, a heart. Universal shapes, things that we can easily recognize. So start with these simple shapes. You can do triangles, stars, simple. And maybe stick to a color. What was the first color that came up for you? Stick to that color. And really get comfortable expanding and contracting, bringing more value and less value, hues, changing the vibrancy, the opacity, seeing what you can create in your mind. When we don't have that fear of what will come up. So start with simple, simple shapes. And all you need to do is close your eyes and breathe and play around. And you can call in your angels and your guides for protection if you still have some fear coming up. And I think it's a good practice anyway, because it allows them to bring you messages through your meditations and your practices, because you have that nice, kind consent that we like. Permission from the ether to the ether from yourself. So thank you. I appreciate it so much. Color and shape are beautiful and universal. So I invite you to practice this and play with what comes up. If you're always seeing a pink square, what does a pink square symbolize for you? Maybe it comes up a memory, or it comes up from a book or a song. So there are always these little connections and thoughts of the thoughts that come through, like, there's no coincidence. So it's fun. You don't need to obsess in the puzzle and the, like, trying to figure it all out. What does it mean? Don't obsess, because that is creating more blocks, and it's just not necessary. But it is fun to really see these connections and see what spirit is trying to tell you. So keep a little diary of your experiences with these meditations with me, meditations by yourself, any kind of weird thoughts or coincidences that come up. Start viewing them as synchronicities more than coincidences. And continue to practice, continue to breathe. We did some clearing today, so I always suggest people to drink extra water, nourish yourself, eat some grounding foods. By that, I mean things that come from the ground. Beets, potatoes, the things that grow on the ground, carrots, greens, things that grow on the ground, things that grow in the ground. Especially when we're doing these clearings on these upper chakras, like tomorrow we will be doing the crown. So make sure to ground after we get back in from these more airy energies. So it's all about BALANCE, balance. Balance. So thank you. Again, I'm Grace Lannon. I am a psychic medium, a Reiki practitioner, teacher, and check out the other meditations if you have missed them. I will be back ideally tomorrow. We will see. I am on Spirit schedule, and if you want a personal session or you want to work with me one-on-one, you can go to my website, gracelannon.com, or you can email me, send me a message. Check it out. I got classes, I got private sessions, I do readings, I do work in the Akashic Records. And if you want to learn about your own intuitive abilities, strengthen and or explore them, I have a class centered all around that. Spirit School, I also do that work one-on-one, an intuitive mentorship, sessions, packages, the whole shebang. So I do a lot of stuff, and I am more than happy to help you along your remembering, reawakening, because I don't think we are developing our psychic abilities. We are just clearing out the stuff that tells us that we don't have them. So yeah, love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone that has left comments, has reached out, and people who've even asked me where are the meditations. They're coming. Technology, things happen, but I'm here and I will be here as much as I can to provide some free healing and information and knowledge for you. So I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.